everyone. Good to see you again.
Guess who's back? Back again.
The music's not on.
Shady's back.
Hey Chris, where have you been for the past 9 months? Living life. On Tumblr, don't judge me. Also, I've been really busy playing Dragon Age. Whoops. So today, I'm going to talk about fandoms. As you might guess, I'm in a lot of fandoms. There are fandoms that I'm in.
Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed, The Shadowhunter Chronicles, Marvel, DC,
Fandoms that I've been in for a long time.
Lord of the Rings, Alice in Wonderland, all different versions.
And fandoms that I've sort of fallen out of.
Supernatural, Hitalia, Doctor Who, Attack on Titan, Homestuck,
And the one common theme that I've found with these fandoms is that we are all a bunch of dorks. All of us. We fight over things that don't make sense. They don't matter in the grand scheme of things. We agree on things that are canon, on things that are not canon, headcanons that we've come up with. We discuss characters as if they're real because they mean something to us. We have these very strong feelings about these characters, and I think it's important that we do because it's a way for people to connect. A lot of people don't really get the whole fandom thing. My mom doesn't really understand the whole fandom thing, or she used to not understand. That was until she got into The Walking Dead, and now she sees my side of things much more clearly now. But before, it was like I would start to talk about things that I was really passionate about as far as fandom went, and she just sort of tuned out, and I could see her tune out. And before, I found people to talk to about these things, that was sort of a big deal for me because I could tell that she wasn't interested, but I didn't have anybody to talk to about these things that I was really passionate about. I just wanted to talk about the things that I find important to me in fandoms. I have met the greatest people because of these fandoms. A lot of my internet friends I know because of fandoms. I know these two great people that I roleplay with on Tumblr because of the Shadowhunter Chronicles. I know several great people that I've met because of Homestuck. My best friend we started bonding over anime, and you can fall out of these things and still be friends with those people. You can start bonding over new things with those people, and it's so important, and so many people don't seem to understand that. A really big thing to me, especially since I've been in fandom since I was like 4 years old. I started out watching X-Men the Animated Series when I was really young, and I had to watch that show every night before I went to bed or I wouldn't sleep. And my mom was okay with that because, superheroes, it's not that big a deal. And as I grew up, I sort of grew up with these fandoms. I watched Teen Titans when I was like 6 or 7 years old, and my favorite character was Raven. Always Raven. Raven was great. I loved her so much. I still love her. When I was little, I aspired to grow up to be like her, and I really think that I have, in a way. I enjoy a lot of the same things that Raven enjoyed. I have a lot of the same personality traits that she has. For me, it was always really important to find characters that I connected to. I always related to the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland because our personality types were always a lot alike. I always found humor in him because I thought I would look at him and think, oh, that's something that I would do. In the Mortal Instruments series, my favorite character is Jace Herondale. My favorite character has always been Jace Herondale. Ever since I started reading those books when I was like 14, it's been Jace. My favorite character has been Jace. And a lot of people will be like, but why? Jace is like so like full of himself. And it's like, no, but he acts conceited and he acts like a dick. But in reality, he's a total sweetheart, and I can relate because I'm exactly like that. You have to find someone who you can identify with, and if you can do that in fandoms, if you can do that in fiction where you can't in real life, then have at it. You deserve to look at a loved character, someone who plenty of people look at and say they've got huge potential and they live up to that potential, and you are exactly like them. And you think, well, if they have that potential, if they can live up to that potential, then so can I, because I'm like them. You have the friends that you make, and you have the characters that you fall in love with, and you have storylines that, that you grow up with and that you know by heart and you still love it. You have worlds to travel to. They're different worlds, but they're real to you. And if they're real to you, then they're important. So that's it. I just had to go on a little rant about that because fandoms have always been a big thing in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you next time. It won't take as long, I promise. So, bye.